Hello everyone. Today I thought to discuss with you regarding the observation and thinking. When we consider the lean manufacturing or any other manufacturing concept, the observation is very much important because through the observation only we can find out the facts. Because when we take the decision, we have to base on the data, we have to base on the information, but we have to base on the facts also. Because data information can be lead us to in a different directions, but if we can collect the facts, okay, those are the actual thing. So because of that, our decision may be uh, more percentage accurate. Okay, so we'll discuss about this topic. When we talk about the observation, Gemba walk is one of the very important concept. So it is required to know about what is Gemba. Okay? So usually we are telling going to Gemba. Okay, that means act of visiting the shop floor. So we have to go to the shop floor. In Lean, it is called the real place. So that means if we want to collect the facts, where we want to go, we have to go into the real place. That is mean by the going to Gemba, visiting the shop floor, if not the real place. It pushes the importance of leadership, understanding what is happening at every level. Okay. Then, what is Gemba walk? An improvement technique. So Gemba walk means improvement technique. So whoever the responsible person, that person has to visit the real place, then that person want to collect the required fact. It is actually improvement technique. Then what happens during the Gemba walk? When they conduct the Gemba walk, what's actually happened? Get deeper insight into how processes are being performed and to spot potential opportunity for improvement. That means during the Gemba work, the leader, whoever the person doing the Gemba work, that person can find out the opportunities for improvement. What is the goal of Gemba work? So what is the goal? Notice the potential opportunity for improvement. So that means to find out the opportunity, that means find out the opportunities for the improvements is the main goal of the Gemba walk. So Gemba walk is a technique. Okay, during the Gemba walk, the person which do the Gemba walk, that person doing the what is called the deep process analysis and understand how the operation perform, then that person can find out the opportunities for the improvement. So the goal of the Gemba walk is actually find out the uh, opportunities for the improvement. So when we do the Gemba walk, actually it is not just a work. So we have to work with some structure. So these are the things we can use to structure our Gemba walk. As an example, the first one is 6Ms. 6M mean man, machine, method, material. Actually, we are telling this man, machine, method, material, that is we called as a poem. When we add another two things, mother nature, if not environment, measurement, then it comes 6M. So when we do the Gemba walk, we have to focus the man, we have to focus the machineries, methods given in that particular area, the material they are using to convert material into the product, then the mother nature, environment, measurements. So everything we have to focus. Other than the 6Ms, then we can focus the 8 wastages also. We can identify is there any wastages among these wastages. What are the 8 wastages? Transport, inventory, motion, waiting, overproduction, overprocessing, defects, and skill. Then whoever the person doing the Gemba work, that person has to focus, are there any wastages included in the process? Okay, if the wastages included, definitely that is one of the opportunity for improvement. Then design thinking. So design thinking means the person has to think, okay, is there any problem to resolve? Okay, we have to adopt. Is there anything to adopt? What are the use? Prototype, employee has to one of the focus thing. So whoever the person doing the Gemba work, that person has to focus the employees who working in that environment, working in that area also. Then 5 why. 5 why mean ask 5 times why. So if there is a issue, if there is a abnormal condition, the person with the Gemba work doing, that person can ask the question why it happened, why it happened, why it happened, like that. So these are the things which we can use to structure the Gemba work. Okay, right. So when we do the Gemba work, we have to follow some steps. Okay, there are a few steps in here. You can see the first one is the purpose. So we have to identify what is the purpose which we are going to observe this process. Then know it means we have to study about the process and we have to take comprehensive knowledge about the process, because when we're going to observe without knowledge, it will create some confusion. Then we have to allocate a proper time period. Then see the values. When we work through, we have to see the values. Okay, what are the value adding places? How it's add value to the customers, clients, everything we have to observe. Then the observation start. Okay, when we do the observation, we have to know about the current state. Then we can identify the gaps and we have to act based on the gaps. Okay, 8th step in Gemba work, it is explained in here also. Identify the purpose for doing the Gemba work. Ensure you understand the process you are about to observe. Select a time you will be observing. Then observe where value is created, where the work is done. Observe the process and quality of service provided. It may be input and social interruptions also. Then recognize how the process performed in the current state. Visualize the gap between the idle state and the current, what is called that things happen in current now. Then look for opportunities for the improvement. Okay, so that is the end of the Gemba work. So we can do the Gemba work in an effective way, and also we can do the Gemba work in ineffective way. So these are the things which we have to consider if we are doing the Gemba work in an effective way. Conduct the observation of employees in actual place. That means we have to go to the actual place, then we have to observe employees in the actual place. Make observation and take note of the processes being performed. So we have to observe the processes, then we have to take some note. Okay, what are the happenings? What are the things performed in this process? So everything we have to collect. Get insight from work and learn from it. Sometimes when we do the Gemba work, we have to discuss with the employees working there also. Then we can take a deep understanding. We can learn from the workers also. That is also we have to keep in our mind when we are doing the Gemba work. Ask what approaches and method work well and which need to improve. So we can discuss with the employees and we can ask from the employee what are the requirements, okay, what are the aspects which we have to focus, what are the approaches. So we can discuss with the employees, because that real experience we can discuss with the employee who work in that actual place. Okay, so these are the things if we want to conduct the effective Gemba work. In here, I have put something regarding the ineffective Gemba work. Sometimes we are making assumption or gathering information while sitting in the room. So we are not going to the actual place. We are sitting inside the room and we are doing the assumption and gathering data. So that is ineffective Gemba work. Judging the work of employees without observing, we judge. That is also not good. Finding fault instead of observing. So actually, why we want to do the Gemba work? Finally, after we do the Gemba work, if we improve the process, that support, that help need to go to the person working there also. If we are going to find the fault of that person, then we can't do any improvement task. So because of that, finding fault, actually it is ineffective Gemba task. Okay, task in the Gemba work. Provide personal opinion and solving biasness. So we no need to bias to anyone when we do the Gemba work. If we give the personal opinion, because personal opinion come based on our experience, but the things which we are going to observe maybe differ from our experience. So because of that, definitely we have to do the good observations. So it is not good to provide personal opinion. So these are the things when we consider about the ineffective Gemba work. Right. There is another concept called 5G process. Okay, there are 5 types of Gembas. Okay, so Gemba, that means go to the actual place. Then Gembetsu, check the actual or real things. Genjitsu, check facts and figures. Genri, refer the theory and operational standard. Then Gensoku, follow up the standard. So when we do the Gemba work, when we going to do some problem solving, so we have to go to the real place first, that is called Gemba. Then we have to observe the actual real things, that is called Gembetsu. Check the facts and figures. We have to collect the facts. We have to check the facts. We have to discuss with the people. That is called Genjitsu. Then is there the previously provided standard, SOPs. So we have to repair whatever the current situation with the standards given also. That is called Genri. Then finally, we have to set up all these things and we have to give the standard. Then we have to follow the standard. That is called Gensoku. Okay, so all over this, what is called Gemba, Gembetsu, then Genjitsu, Genri, Gensoku, that is called 5G. 5G. Now I'm going to little bit talk about 5W and H. Okay, 5W and H mean who. When we do the observation, we have to think about who. Then what. The what mean thing. The who mean person. Then when, at what time it happened, where, that is called the place, why, the reason, and how mean, okay, what are the steps, countermeasures we can take to solve this matter. So this is called 5W and 1H. So this is one of the concept also we can use for the observation. Then the third one, that is called Ono circle. Why it is called Ono circle? It is introduced by Taiji Ono. Taiji Ono is the father of Toyota. To respect the Taiji Ono, we call this concept as a Ono circle. So what is Ono circle? Is also known as Taiji Ono chalk circle, a circle drawn on the shop floor to materialize the observation point from where to learn to observe, see, analyze, and understand. The disciple in such a circle for extended time with instruction to watch and not leave the circle. So we want to do the precise observation, so we have to stay in the one place. So because of that, we are drawing the chalk circle. Okay. So according to the Ono, whatever the observation, the observation also, if we stay 15 minutes inside the circle, we can observe some amount of observation. If we can stay 30 minutes, so our observation may be going to increase. If we can stay 1 hour, so more observation we can do. So whatever the observation, we can divide into 3 parts, 3 categories. What are those? Muda, Mura, Muri. Muda mean waste, Mura mean unevenness, Muri mean overburden. Sometimes some observation we can categorize under Muda and Mura both. Because of that, this intersection here. Sometimes we can include observation in between Mura and Muri, and also Muri and Muda. Some observation we can categorize under 3 categories. Some observation can be Muda, Mura, and Muri. So after we categorize, Now we have to think, now we have to prioritize, okay, what is the problem observation which we are going to solve first. When we prioritize, we use the concept called lower hanging fruits. As example, fruits can be in everywhere in the tree, but first we have to plug out the fruits in the lower level. After we complete that, then we can go to the middle level. After complete all middle level, after plug all middle level fruits also, then we can think about the higher level. Because in the lower level, risk is very minimum. We can plug within short time period. Okay, so we no need to spend much more technology, money, whatever the resources. So because of that, lower hanging fruits we have to plug first. When we solve the problem also, when we focus the lower hanging related thing, the very simple thing, then what happened? Then what happened? Okay, it will be support us to get the solution with fast, with the minimum risk. Okay, when we complete the task, then the confidence built on us as well as the people around us, they will also create the confidence about us. So likewise, we have to go for the high hanging fruits also. This is the concept called lower hanging fruits. So I think now you can understand, you may have some rough idea about the Gemba walk, about the 5W&H, and about the Ohno circle. Okay, so I would like to tell you the observation is very much required, because when we take the decision, we have to consider the data, but data can change the person. We have to consider the information. Information also can be true or false also. Because of that, we have to consider the data, information, as well as facts. So if we want to collect the facts, definitely we have to do the observation. So if we want to collect the general facts, we can use Gemba walk. But if we want to find out the precise observation, the method is Ohno circle. Okay, so Gemba walk, we can collect the facts, we can understand the process, we can identify the improvement opportunities. But after we identify, now we have to give the solution. So before giving the solution, we have to understand furthermore that whatever the area. So we have to do the Ohno circle to collect the precise observation. So that is also, please keep in your mind. Right, thank you very much. I think now you may have some idea about this topic. Okay, expecting to meet you in another video also. So after this video, please click on the subscribe button. Then when I release video, you will receive. It will support you to learn more. Thank you very much. We'll meet again.